Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, and possibly good night, and welcome to another Senior Spotlight. My name is Jason Wilson, and today I'm brought today with Emma Mock. Emma, how are you?
I'm great, Jason Wilson. How are you?
Good. We are coming towards the end of the semester, a lot ahead of us. What's going through your head right now as we're coming towards the end of the semester?
I just feel old, and I have very bad senioritis, like crippling case.
I'm getting the same feeling, honestly. I feel like skipping classes. I'm not, though. Don't worry, Dad. And it's just very, very tiring. A lot's going through our systems right now, and I mean, you have a lot that you're leaving behind, especially when it comes to your purpose on campus. You've been a part of field hockey, you've been a part of women's lacrosse, and you've also had multiple roles, especially being a part of DNN. So let's break things down all the way to the beginning. You're originally from Pennsylvania, T-Town. I don't know the name of it because you never want to tell anybody how to pronounce it. Where are you from, and how did you learn about Dean?
I'm from Tunkhannock, which is a small town, Pennsylvania, by Scranton, which you'll know from The Office. I found out about Dean through an email from the old assistant field hockey coach, and it seemed pretty lax to get into, so I liked that a lot. Mm-hmm. So that's how I found out.
So then you decided to proceed to find a study within exercise science. What sort of idea came about during high school where you kind of figured out, I want to actually look into exercise science and look towards a career that goes along with this degree?
I actually had no idea. I came in undecided, looking into sports management or arts management, and then I tore my ACL, and I was in the athletic training room a lot, like plenty of time, hella time there. I don't know if I could say that.
It's fine.
Sorry. And that's when I figured out, hey, I kind of like this. I kind of like the idea of helping someone get back to the sport they love so much, and just the treatment process that keeps athletes in the game, just like preventative care or after injury care. That's when I decided.
That's really amazing, to essentially pay it forward after all your time of being in there and deciding, you know what, I want to be in there a little bit more, actually, and help others out. I think that's really admirable, and I think you're somebody that, if I had an injury, I'd be like, let me hit up Emma real quick, even though I'm nowhere close to you in Pennsylvania.
It's okay. I'm sticking around here anyway, so I got you covered.
So we're going to start off with a little bit of the fall semester. You are field hockey captain. You've been a part of field hockey for over 4 years now. What's some of the biggest moments to you over the course of your 4 years besides you being a 2025 GNAC champion?
Well, that part is pretty darn important, but I think just coming in and seeing the growth of the program when I came in, I'll be honest, I never checked any sort of statistics before coming here, and we were kind of bad, which is fine. I didn't come from a good high school program, so I was just ready to put my head down and work through it. So seeing the growth as we recruited more people who knew what they were doing, because we did take on some people who had never played before, shout out to them for making our season happen. But just seeing as we were able to go from a program that didn't see much action, people thought it was an easy game, to being competitive, and going through that with my teammate were my best friends, of course. So that was lovely.
So when it comes to Division III, we are a part of D3 week currently when this is being filmed. What about Division III athletics has really stuck out to you and has really left an impact on you?
So with D3 athletics, I didn't really know the difference going into it at all, but I found it's giving me a lot of time to spend with my academics and then with my sports as well. So I appreciate being able to split those pretty evenly, especially with being a dual sport athlete. I don't know how those D1 athletes do that. I could never. I need my time to be able to go to my classes and then have separate time for practices and film and all that.
Yeah.
It's just a lot of time that I wouldn't have in another division.
Now you add on the dual sport athlete. You're currently in season for women's lacrosse. You're a captain, a part of that team. What's something that has led you to be a part of it for the past 4 years, and what sort of memories do you have being a part of that team?
So lacrosse has been something special for me. I missed out on the season my freshman year with my torn ACL, but even through that, this team has always been more of a family than any other team I've been on. Everyone gets along so well, and our personalities all mesh really well, and that has been something that has kept me part of the program and just experiencing anything with these girls. We've gone through 3 coaches now for me personally, a lot of different people, a lot of different skill levels, and just making ourselves have fun through it all.
And you mentioned coaching staff as well as family. You have a former Dean alumni, Nina Medeiros, becoming a part of your coaching staff. What sort of thing does that sort of tell you about your program for women's lacrosse here at Dean?
It gives people something to come back to. She came back, she wanted to see how she could help us in a similar way the program had helped her. So it's just something that people want to be a part of and want to see grow and get better.
And I've definitely been able to see you guys get better over time, especially with field hockey coming here within my first year. So you guys grow over the past 4 and eventually become GNAC champions. And then even for women's lacrosse, you guys have such a young team this year with a lot to prove. And you still are on your way. And to see you guys continue to improve game after game after game is really admirable, to say at the least.
Thanks.
And to know that it's under your captaincy alongside Allie's, you guys are doing a heck of a job as well over there.
We try.
Now, looking towards the Dean side of things, you joined Dean News Network. How did that come to be? You're giggling a little bit.
So I just am a sheep to Natalie Zona. Natalie Zona was the first one to do it, and then she got Allie and Shay in, and then I was like, man, I kind of want to hang out with them. they're all hanging out together Thursday nights, and I'm alone, and I miss them. So that's why I joined.
Well, you've been a great part of DNN, someone who's always able to fill whatever role that you can alongside Shay, Natalie, and Allie. Every single night, whenever I need the 4 of you guys to get into a position, whether it's camera, slate, TriCast, or teleprompter. Heck, we even had Shay as floor manager and director one night. You guys have gone above and beyond, and we really appreciate you here at DNN, especially you guys winning a Deanie last year for Best Crew, which it was the first time we've ever actually given it to a crew instead of just a crew member. So it really just shows that you guys do above and beyond, especially yourself, for someone who joined on the later end, but someone who still put a lot in. This is not your first time on camera as well. You've been on News and Sports and really gotten out of your comfort zone. What does it take to get yourself on camera and get out there?
Just a want to have different experiences. It's all, no disrespect, because this is not something I'm good at, but it's all just for the bit. I think it'd be fun to try, and I'm not going to have any other opportunity to try it, so might as well do it now. And it's also, I don't care if I look silly doing it, so I'll just give it a try, help whoever out who needs a co-host. I'm there. Sure, I know how to read. And it's just fun. It's just fun in games.
Yeah, there's nothing wrong with being silly. I mean, you got Fruit Salad as one of your goal songs, and it plays almost every 5 minutes by the sound of it whenever I go to a game with the amount of goals that you score. But at the end of the day, you coming up every single week to these Thursday nights, as well as being a part of the crew or on camera. Shay's laughing in the background right now. I did not see what Ben Gilman just did. Shay, do you want to come over here, actually? And we're going to have a nice little bit as we had last episode. Oh, that's fire. Show it to the camera. Yep, you're getting shown to the camera.
I wish you saw my ankle because it was straight back.
Oh, hi.
Shay, as someone that's known... Thanks for your time, Allie. Shay, as someone who's known Emma over the past 2-3 years, what sort of effect has Emma had on you within your life here at Dean College?
She's gonna get a big head from this, but she's definitely helped me in my experience here. I came here like a shy little guy, and just meeting her and Allie has made just a huge difference. Huge difference in just my outgoingness.
Yeah.
Yeah, me too. I was mute my first year. Not
That's why
really,
we
but
bonded so
pretty
much.
close.
People used to say me and Emma were a lot alike.
Yeah.
Listen, I came from high school not really saying a word. Now I can't shut the hell up. And I've really just been kind of finding my footing from there of what I'm supposed to say. I'm still figuring out what I'm supposed to say right now. But I do know one thing's for sure. I want to thank the both of you for being a part of this. Next up, I actually want to bring Natalie up, who's currently our floor manager, to say a little word about Emma. Thanks for your time, Shay.
Bye.
All right, Natalie. Come on over yonder. You got to come in the middle so then we can pick you up on the mic. Natalie, what's a special memory of you and Emma that you guys have had over the course of the past couple of years?
Well, there's been a lot. I mean, we are now roommates this year, so we see each other every day, all day, pretty much. We play on the same team. But I think one of my first memories with Emma is one day we had just become friends, and we decided to walk around Franklin. And we walked around Franklin. We went in all these random shops. It was just me and Emma, and we found this giant blow-up reindeer. I think it was Rudolph or it was Clarice. I don't really know.
both of them.
It was
Clarice?
both of them.
Okay.
There's picture evidence somewhere. But yeah, it was just like a fun day where we were barely friends, and that day I feel like brought us closer together. So
Well, all
and
the
then
loyalty.
since then, yes. Oh my God, yes. We went into this fancy store where like there was olive oil and cheese and wine.
Oh, I
don't think
know
we were
I know
supposed
the
to be
store.
there, but, yeah, and then since then, you know, we've been on the same team for. Yep, we've been on the same team for 2 years, 3 years, 3 years, 3 years. Yep, 3 years. And you know, now we live together. But even before living together, we were, you know, I was always going to Emma's room because she's been in Horn for 3 years.
Yeah, it's
Wow.
nice.
But yeah,
Lucky.
very.
Well, that's a beautiful story, just sharing that little memory. And now we go on to the other senior in the room, the one that's known Emma for the past 4 years. This is another. Whatever.
Sometimes.
Dual athlete,
Dabbled.
fellow dual athlete, Allie Stockwell. Allie, what's a
Hi.
memory that's very special to you with Emma?
A lot of them I cannot say on camera.
That's understandable.
Me and Emma going out with people and having good, safe fun. That's what I would say is my favorite memory.
Yo, Allie, great job. That's a great one, Allie.
Because we didn't
Thanks,
really,
Matthew.
we weren't really close freshman year, so we didn't really talk that much.
Well, I think you guys are the best example of what sort of happens over time at Dean, and especially college, where over time you're not necessarily close with somebody. I can say the same thing for a lot of other people, where you start off as just acquaintances, you go to classes together, maybe you're on the same team or something like that, but eventually down the line you get to know somebody, and then such a beautiful friendship is formed. And now the two of you are co-captains for women's lacrosse, as well as part of field hockey together, as that season has come to an end. You're both GNAC champions. And you both come a very, very long way, and you're also roommates. So,
Yeah.
Something light.
Emma gets lonely, so she tries to sleep in our bed sometimes.
They have a mega bed.
that's-
I like to get in the middle.
And a hammock. We have a lot of space.
well, yeah, I know what your guys' room. You have a massive double with Shay.
We have a huge beanbag now.
It's absolutely lovely.
Large.
It's
Have you seen the
laughable,
beanbag?
honestly.
We made our house a home. Like those country bumpkins say, make this house a home. That was us.
Well, thank you for your time, Allie. So now that we've had the entirety of women's lax / field hockey, minus Natalie Zona, but plus that Natalie Zona because of women's lax, we've gotten a couple testimonies that really just shows you Emma's experience on campus. One of my big memories that actually involves the four of you was the most recent fire drill. Was I came down, I think it was late at night, I came down and the four of you were all just playing heads up still. You all were still playing heads up, and Shay was absolutely losing her mind because she didn't know what she was. She was a B.
They lied. They lied to me. They said it was brown.
I did not say it was brown.
They said it
Allie
was
said it was
fuzzy.
brown. I said it was
They
fuzzy.
said-
Allie didn't. She chose to listen to Allie.
They
She
said
was
it
misled.
animal.
A bee is an animal.
Yeah.
She wasn't gonna ask if it was an insect, so I had to go with animal.
I just remember walking up the stairs, and then someone finally said, "Oh, you're a bee," and then Shay lost her mind and blew up in the middle of the stairs as soon as we left to our different rooms. But I think that's one big memory, and then being able to see you alongside Allie and Shay raise up the trophy for the GNAC championship, being able to
Yes.
be there for you guys as well as this past senior day as well. It's really meant a lot to me to not only support you guys through DNN, but also to support you guys within your sport as well. You guys came out of nowhere into DNN as well as my life, and I've been truly grateful to have the four of you as friends, especially you, Emma.
So kind.
So yeah. But before we go, is there any last sort of words that you would say to your freshman year self or someone who's just coming into college on some of the ropes to kind of hang around?
One, don't skip all your classes just because you have practice or a game that day. That is bad for you. And two, it's very entirely cliche, but just try new things because you're not going to meet people or do things if you don't put yourself out there and risk something sometimes.
That's amazing.
And that's it.
I think that goes very, very well with the Dean College way of, the real difference is the one that you make.
Yeah. Yeah.
But Emma, thank you for your time, and especially thank you for your time at DNN. Your time has meant the world to us. And that about does it for us, essentially. I want to thank you all for tuning in to this episode of Senior Spotlight alongside Emma Mock. I am Jason Wilson. Right down below is a couple of links to the playlist for all the Senior Spotlights, especially this year's Spotlights as well. So once again, good afternoon, good evening, and good night, and fade to black.